And so with that, what I'd like to do is guide us in a little, I don't know if I would call this a meditation or if I would call this a guided contemplation, probably a guided contemplation, but in some ways there's not that much difference. But if you would just sit in a way that's comfortable, and where you can be still for the next few minutes. And being still is important because it allows you to be undistracted. And as you're sitting there, I just want you to start to notice the various elements that arise in awareness. I feel my clasped fingers. I feel my hands resting in my lap. I feel the breath moving in and out of my lungs and mouth and nose. I see various thoughts and emotions arising. I hear the heater running. And beyond that, very faintly, I hear a little traffic outside. So allow yourself to just continue to make an inventory of those things that arise in conscious awareness. I see white and blue and yellow lights dancing in front of my eyes. I feel an increasing sense of peace and calm and rest throughout my body. What are you experiencing right now? What is in front of your mind's eye? What do you hear? What do you feel? What thoughts are passing through? And what do you feel in your body? Are there memories coming through? Are there thoughts about the future coming through? throughout the course of every single day, we are constantly aware of things. People, places, thoughts, feelings, memories. And then we have our own ideas and conclusions and insights about all the things we're aware of. So we're not only aware of the things we encounter, but we're aware of all the conclusions and the ideas, the understanding, the description, the explanations that our mind creates about everything. And then all the feelings that we feel in relationship to everything. And right now, as we sit still and quiet, we're less inundated with things to pay attention to, and so it can be a little bit easier to notice each passing object that catches our awareness. And so we have been paying attention to what it is that we are aware of. And by doing that, we get very grounded in the sense of being an aware being. We get very grounded in the experience of ourselves as someone who is aware. Now I want you to look not at the things that you are aware of, but at the place in you that is aware. Can you get a sense of that place that is aware? You can never directly see it, because whatever you are seeing with is also that awareness. But by getting a sense of all the things you're aware of, you can extrapolate backwards from there toward the place in you that is aware of all those things. In the current paradigm, we are taught that that awareness, that source of awareness, that place in us that is aware, exists inside of us. We are taught that we are aware. We are taught that when we die, that part of us that is aware also dies. We are taught that human beings are conscious beings. And conscious beings means that they have consciousness inside of them, that they are a source of conscious awareness. I want you to once again look at that awareness, that source of awareness in you, extrapolating back from all the things you're aware of toward that place that is aware. And as you begin to get a sense of the place that is aware, I want you to consider that that place is not inside of you. That that place is the center of the universe. That source of awareness, that place that is aware, is a universal source. And that awareness, that universal awareness, is shining through us, making us conscious. We are not conscious because we have an independent source of consciousness within us. We are conscious because we are an open vessel for universal consciousness to shine through. When I look at the place that is aware in me, and you look back at the place that is aware in you, we are both looking at the same place. That which sees through my eyes is identical, is the same, is the one that sees through your eyes. We have a strong habit of assuming that our consciousness emanates from us as an individual, and that the words we speak come from us as an individual. In some of the work that I do, I'm working with people in an honest effort to create a new habit. A habit of assuming that the words coming out of my mouth are coming from a universal source, and the words coming out of your mouth are coming from the same universal source. So that when I hear myself speak, I hear the universe speak through me. When I hear you speak, I hear the universe speak through you. This is an awkward practice initially because it runs so contrary to deep habits of perception. But if you let go, you will start to relax around this new identity. The new identity of being a universal source. And as you relax around it and embrace it, you will start to find that you become aware of things you were never aware of before. You start to be able to speak of things you could never speak of before. See things you could never see before. Your powers of intuition expand dramatically. And wisdom begins to flow from the unknown through you, so that you hear the things that you're speaking as the words are formed coming out of your mouth, just like everyone else. You don't see them as thoughts that become speech. You simply speak and are amazed at what comes out of your mouth. because it's not you speaking anymore. It's something bigger than you. That is you, but it's not the individual, separate identity